Coach. Hey, first time you played Southern Durham, you lost by 3. This time, what did you win by? 60 to 53, won by 7.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just, it's just the process. I've been telling these guys, we had a great practice yesterday and a good practice this whole week leading into this game. We knew Southern was going to be a tough game. They always are here. Really well coached. It's a good win. It's a really good win for us.
Scoring-wise, we got Fred with 19. Looks like it was a tie. And again, these are non-official. Fred with 19, Jaron 18, Drake with 12, Troy had 10, and Kobe had 8.
Yeah.
So pretty good distribution.
It's very good. And, the guys are so unselfish. They play well together. They're starting to figure things out a little bit. The freshmen are the game's starting to slow down for them, and it's clicking right now.
Yeah, and the other thing is, compared to the first time around, some of the differences seem they kind of settled down some.
Yeah. I think they were a little shell-shocked the first time we played them because Southern's so strong, so aggressive, and if you're not used to that type, style of play, it's going to get to you. I mean, we turned the ball over a lot and had a lot of second chance opportunities. I think they had like 17 points off second chance points the first time we played them. I don't know what it is tonight, but I think we did a little bit better job of cleaning up on the boards on the defensive end.
Yeah, at the 5:45 point, you had your largest lead, which was 10 points. And then just a few minutes later, 3:34, it was, down to 5 points. But you came back and won by 7.
Yeah. Hitting their free throws at the end were huge. We hadn't been doing that in the first half of the season. Now we're starting to hit our free throws down the stretch like we need to.
Let's talk a little bit about Jalen. The last game was a little rough for him. He ran into a tech situation. This time around, I mean, watching the game, he was different.
Yeah. I mean, we knew he'd come in strong tonight. We were confident in his play. A couple of those nights, and we told him, you're going to get double, triple team for the next 4 years. And the things that he does, like when that happens, it helps out the whole team. So he might not score a bunch of points, but his assists, his reads off the post, his rebounding is what helps us. Tonight, they didn't really double him, so he was able to go and do some work in the post, and then he's been really working hard on his outside shooting as well as perimeter play. And, that's another thing with him. We can stretch him out to the wing, and he can take guys off the dribble. So he's a big threat. He's a big threat for anybody.
Yeah, I know some of your guys were taking outside shots that you don't usually see them
Yep.
do a lot of. Troy was back for this game because he also plays lacrosse, and it was senior night, so it was nice to see him back.
Yeah.
And he did pretty well as well, 10 points.
He did. He also had a game last night. So, he had a game last night for lacrosse, and he's coming here playing good old COVID, right?
Yeah, but, Coach, you're starting to sound like my dad here. Come on, they're young guys. They can play every day.
They can. Troy's just so solid for us. He's been solid for 3 years now on the varsity, and we can always rely on him, and he comes in and does his job, and he's a great player, great kid, and I'd love to coach him.
Let me ask you this final question. Last game, I got to talk to some of the Northwood parents, which is nice because some of these other games, for example, here, there were no parents, but it was interesting. One of the parents, whose name will remain unmentioned, said that this team, the guys just like each other.
Yeah.
Do you see that? What's their chemistry, and how has that developed during the season?
They definitely like each other. They get along. We do a lot of team bonding stuff, so it was really hard this year to, our summers usually consist of team camps, and that's when you can do a lot of the team bonding. But there's no magic wand. They just like each other. I don't know. They're good kids. All they want to do is win, and all they want to do is do the best they can do for Northwood and the Chargers, and that's the culture that we're trying to get at. And like I said last time, that culture is going to keep spreading, and the kids definitely like each other.
Actually, one last question.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of the season, which players have developed the most?
Oh man, I think Fred's really come to his own. He was good coming in, but now He's starting to slow down. He's starting to make good decisions with the ball. Keenan, I feel like, has grown tremendously from the start of the season to now. He's playing with a lot more confidence. The game is kind of slowing down. He's able to do a lot more on the defensive end. He can move laterally. I think his upside is huge.
And those are your top two. You can name more than two if you want to.
I mean, shoot, everybody. To be honest, I mean, that's the thing. Like, every single player on our team has improved. There hasn't been one guy really, sticks out in my mind. Like, I mean, Tucker, Aiden, Jaren. I mean, from 1 to 13, even the guys who don't really get a lot of playing time, Kirk, Jack Spots, Coda, Seth Lewis, those guys are playing their tails off during practice, and they're getting better every single day because they're playing against like Jaren and Drake and Fred. So you got to get better playing against those guys.
Right.
So, I mean, 1 through 13, everyone has improved because everyone's bought in. Everybody just wants to get better.
Well, Coach Brown, thank you, because I see someone back there who's looking at us wanting to turn off the lights, so we have to leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
bye.
it.